the Hermitage. There are whole eras in the history of the arts that introduce a certain major trend. For instance, in architecture, one such trend is associated with the Winter Palace, a creation of Bartolomeo Rastrelli. In painting, the Baroque style marks the heyday of Flemish art. The Golden Age of Flanders. Flanders is the southern part of the Netherlands, which remained under Spanish domination after the division of the country at the end of the 16th century. It was here, and at the same time, that Peter Paul Rubens, the painter of enormous vigor, was born. A painter believed to have worked in Rubens' studio conveyed precisely that image of the Flemish genius in his portrait of the great master and his son Albert. As a young man, Rubens worked 8 years in Italy, where he made the altar composition Adoration of the Shepherds, ordered by an Italian church. The painting reminds one of the famous Night by Correggio. Rubens' vision of the scene, however, is different. He emphasizes the reality of the event, making all the images especially material. In contrast to the rosy characters of Correggio, his shepherds are down-to-earth, ordinary people. After his return to Antwerp, Rubens quickly won universal recognition. He opened his own studio and produced several canvases of major importance, including a Roman woman's great love of her father. This painting is based on the well-known tale about a woman who used the visits to her jailed father for breastfeeding him to prevent his death from starvation. The picture Christ with a crown of thorns on his head dates back to the same period. Here, Rubens achieves a particular clarity of the composition and outstanding plasticity in figure modeling, seemingly static. They are full of hidden dynamics, especially the figure of Christ. It does not expressly convey his suffering, but emphasizes his inner glow and readiness to accept the torture of death. The logic of achieving the proportionality in the painting Descent from the Cross is perfect. This time, however, the divine glow emanating from the body of Christ is somewhat subdued. The perspective chosen by Rubens makes the scene natural and dramatic at the same time. The picture marvelously conveys the deep sorrow of a courageous man. In this way, they made their nation immortal. Jacob Jordans, Anthony van Dyck, and Peter Paul Rubens, the painter of genius. Associated with their names and works, the golden age of small and quiet Flanders has gone down in history. The Golden Age of Flanders, a film in the series The Hermitage.